Hey guys, Red Pen Running here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video. Okay, I wanted to show you guys and just talk about my 170HXs. Again, we're going to have many videos about this as we go along in my 170HX journey here, but this is going to coincide with the video I just did previously regarding the issues that I was having with my 170HXs. Rented on SimplePod. And so a lot of you guys commented on the video saying that it could be because of failed or defective segments in the memory chips. A lot of you guys were saying that this would be the case as to why my 170HXs, the three rigs that I have here, that were causing those issues, Docker issues, CUDA issues, NVM or UVM issues. It would just sporadically stop, working when someone would rent it doing a specific workload. And so I've been testing out a lot of these GPUs now, just right now as of recording, and I want to show you guys, which thank you to Mr. Craig who emailed me this GPU-Zelenograd Memtest Vulkan. He said he bought two 170HXs off of eBay and it showed errors. Memory errors, and he just bought two more from me, and so he wanted me to use this software to test out the 170HXs before I ship them out. So thank you to Mr. Craig here, and I will talk about how many 170HXs I've sold thus far and go through and installing this Memtest software for the 170HXs. So I'll see you guys right after today's video sponsor. Looking for reliable Bitcoin miner hosting without the headaches and downtime of curtailment? Check out CoreX Hosting. I have been hosting my miners with CoreX Hosting for over a year now, and they've become one of the top hosting providers I trust for my ASIC miners. One of the biggest advantages with CoreX is that they do not use curtailment, meaning your miners keep running instead of being shut down during high demand periods. Consistent uptime is extremely important when every hash matters. CoreX offers both air-cooled and hydro-cooled hosting options, giving miners flexibility depending on their hardware and goals. I currently have both air and hydro units hosted with CoreX, including my newer WhatsMiner M7D hydro unit, utilizing their new advanced hydro infrastructure. If you have expensive residential electric and are looking to host a high-performance ASIC or looking to scale your mining operation, having dependable infrastructure, competitive power, and a hosting partner you can rely on makes a huge difference. If you're looking for a mining host that focuses on uptime, reliability, and supporting the future of Bitcoin mining, check out CoreX Hosting at corexhosting.io and see what they have to offer. Link in the video description below. Okay, so I've already been testing a few GPUs with this Memtest software, okay? And link down below if you guys want to try it out. It's very easy to install. I even show how we can do it through Linux here, but I've been testing two servers here, and yeah, it's been going good so far. I haven't had any memory errors on any of my 170HXs yet, but I'm not done testing all of them. It's still I'm still ongoing. I have to select one by one each one. So yeah, this is something where I just wanted to see if it was because of the memory. A lot of you guys saying that because of these are, maybe lower bin chips, and these are basically A100s, but maybe NVIDIA, because these GPUs were then made for Ethereum mining at the time. That's why these could be lower bin, dumbed down GA100 guys from the A100. And link down below to the information regarding all this unlocking, the specs of the 170HX and everything, why this GPU has been such a, I don't know, it's been, a lot of people have been buying these. Everyone who I've been talking to recently, everyone who's been buying it through me in Canada, a lot of people are wanting to utilize these for local LLM, okay? So, which is really cool, large language modeling at home. And yeah, people find the value in these GPUs to be really good. There's a whole teardown guide on this website called 170th-street.getbook.io. I'll have it linked down below, and just shows everything regarding, the internals of this GPU, the specs, and the unlock information. Okay, so you guys can look at all this, and if for anyone that was just wanting how to, unlock their 170HX, if you have one, all the information is here on how to do it. Okay, so anyways, back to my just testing. Okay, quick pause. As of editing this video, I thought I'd go ahead and try the GPU or the two GPUs I think I had issues with in yesterday's video. Just a quick update. I did have no issues with the 30 GPUs that I just tested during the video here. But the other two GPUs that I took out and now I put back in, I'm having issues. Okay, so I'm testing 4 GPUs here, 4 170HX 8GB cards while they're unlocked to 64 using this Memtest software, and GPU number 2 is giving me errors. As you guys can see right here, there is error found, mode initial read, total errors. Oh, it's finding some more errors on this GPU. Okay, number 2. And here it is. I don't know all these values, what they mean, iterations. It's finding multiple errors, okay, as it's writing it to the memory, and it's failing. Okay, so this is the first GPU. Yeah, out of all the rest of the GPUs, pretty much I have, besides the ones that are rented to the other gentleman, he's renting 80 from me. All of these ones are good except for one. So this one looks like I'm going to have to take out. But anyways, I just wanted to quickly update you guys. I'm recording this as I'm editing the video. So anyway, back to the video. I'll show you guys how to install the Memtest software. Let me just show you guys. I'm just going to install it here. I have a new rig. So I've already done my SRV04, SRV05, and now I'm going to do it to SRV07. Okay, so as you can see, I'm already running the memory test on this rig here and on this second one here. And so let's go to this one. So we have to create a temp folder. And so I'm just going to do it like that. Then we're going to download the software here. So we have to go to here. I'm going to copy this one. We're going to download this one, the tar.xz. Okay, for Linux, copy. And I'm going to go back here and I'm going to paste the link to download it. Okay, and then paste, enter. Okay, it's downloaded. Now I have to extract it. Okay, so we got to go tar xvf-xvf, and then we got to paste this one right here, this string. Okay, paste it here. I'm not doing it through PuTTY or anything. I'm doing it through the browser. I'm terminaled in through the browser through SimplePod. Anyway, so hit enter, and there you go. Now it's extracted. Now I want to make sure, we'll just see here if we have the files in here. Yep. Okay. So now we just have to make it executable. So we have to go chmod plus x and then memtest_vulkan. Okay. And then enter, and that should be it. And now we can run it. Okay. memtest.vulkan. Okay. So you can either, press enter on this, or you can select, depending on how many GPUs you have. Since I have multiple GPUs on this rig, I'm going to start off with just doing it. Oh, and I typed that wrong. It's supposed to be _Vulkan. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, and it's going to start, and there you go. So very easy to install in Linux. I think there is a Windows version here, .exe, so you guys can try that. But anyways, it's going to, if you don't override, you can override index to test. Okay, so since I have 10 GPUs on here, 10 GPUs, it's going to start with the first GPU. So it's going to do this 5-minute test on number 1, bus 0xB5, which is corresponding to the first GPU, as you guys can see here. So it's going to do this 5-minute mem test, and it's just going to load the memory with a file. It's writing a file to the memory, and it's going to take about 5 to 6 minutes. So I've already been going on this other rig here on number 4, and it's going right now, and looks like it passed on GPU number 6. So now I'm going to go Control C, and then I'm going to test number 7. Okay, so let's go to number 7. And so, yeah, now it's going to do its 5-minute test, as you guys can see here. Okay, I got to do it to the second rig here. Control C. This one also passed. So number 6 have passed. I haven't had any failed ones yet. Every one that I've tested doing the standard 5-minute test, it's been going just solid. Here's a test I did on the first one. I tested the first GPU for an hour. At first, I thought it was testing all of them, but then I read this. I'm like, oh, it's actually only testing one GPU at a time. So I was stupid. I thought it was testing all of them, but no, it's just testing one. and it went on for like another, I did it for an hour, but it didn't have any errors. Okay, so it was so far so good. Running, knock on wood as I'm doing this test. Okay, so let me test number 7 on this rig. And now that's gonna go. And let me just check on the first one, check on the third one. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with all these GPUs now. Whether or not I'm gonna have any errors on here, I just don't think so. I've been told, and thank you to Mr. Swamp7, that it's an issue with SimplePod and its kernel, the drivers and whatnot, not working together. Now, so I'm going to be trying Vast. All right. I'm going to be putting these rigs on Vast really soon. I think I have to take out all the GPUs and do in order to get verified, I have to put like a regular GPU in, I'm just going to put in a 3080 on this rig. I do have one rig, 170HX rig that is fully rented right now. But the other 3, I'm going to start slowly taking them off, and then I'm going to put just a 3080 on each one, put them on Vast, get it verified. Then once that's done, then install, the 170HXs back in, do the unlocker, and then we may have to do some other stuff in order to see if the 170HXs will show up on here, because natively on Vast, like you cannot search up CMP 170HX. Like that, it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up here. Okay, so Vast, like I don't think they just don't support it. Don't quote me on that yet. I haven't talked to them regarding this, but I think Vast may work better with these GPUs, and we're gonna see if that's the case. Because again, I've been having, which I showed you guys, and a lot of you guys said that it could be it's probably the memory issues. So we're gonna see. But this gentleman, he says, I have 4 set up. He said, I rented your rig before to test them. I ran into issues on both. It's mainly since 1, it's Ampere, 2, it's SM80. So to run any AI model, you need to run custom versions of VLLM to get anything to work. If you're pointing your AI at it, it's going to be experimenting with a lot of different things. And every time something doesn't work, AI wants to force to kill the process. So the cards don't always free up their allocated memory after a process has been killed. And attempting to run a different test, you'll get out of memory or kernel errors, this is what we've been getting. Running your host machine, this is a simple fix with a terminal command. From a rented Docker, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, so I've been having to like reboot or restart Docker in order to fix the errors. So that's what I've been having to do on every time I see an error, or the rig gets unrented, it's because it's having an error. And so that's what I think. It's nothing to do with the memory on these potentially, but I think it's because it's just a configuration issue or kernel issue, CUDA issue. Because this unlock is so new, we are running into these issues. But I don't think it's because of the memory issues on these. I think it's just a software thing, which the unlock could probably get better over time as we go along, as we do this. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you guys this quick update regarding what I'm doing with the 170HXs and how you guys, if you have any of these, again, I had a gentleman, Mr. Craig, told me that he had 2 170HXs that had memory errors, that gave him errors utilizing this Memtest Vulkan. So if you guys want to give it a test and see if you have any issues. Yeah, at least I've been selling. Now let's talk about it. I've sold now 20 of them in total. Okay, so I have been listening to some of you guys talking about, hey, Red Panda, you should just, maybe liquidate half of them or something like that, or sell as many as you can. But just yesterday, as of recording, I did sell 8 of them, so that was a good sell. So I've earned about $26,000 right now, selling the 20. So I think that's pretty good. These GPUs, again, I think a lot of people have been finding value in them because they have 64 gigs of VRAM, which I think for all those large language models, VRAM is the most important thing. Stay tuned. I'm going to be testing out the 10 gigabyte cards very soon in a rig. I am going to take out 10 or 8 GPUs out from one of these ones and plop in the 10 gigabyte cards and see how those react, see how those perform. But also, I'm going to test out the 170HXs, the 8 gigabyte, 64 gig ones on Vast on a rig and see how that goes. Okay, so guys, you let me know what you think. I'm still going to be continuing on I'll let you know in the comments down below. I'll probably pin something after I'm done testing it. I'll let you know if all of them pass, but I think majority of them are going to pass here. And yeah, it looks like C is the standard 5-minute has passed. So I'm going to end it there. Some people say to run it longer. Some people say maybe 5-minute test is all you need. Normally, if there was an error, it would show up quite fast. If you had memory errors, I remember doing like mem tests on like, DDR RAM back in the day. And it's like, if the RAM had an issue, it would normally come up right away. But, let me now test out. Let's see. Which one did I do? Oh no, I did number 1. So I got to do number 2 now. So I'm going to put that in and I have to do it on, this one's also done. I'm going to do it on number 8. And I think I have 2 more after that to test out on these rigs. So this one has also passed. You see it continues on to making another pass, right? And let's do number 8 on this rig. Okay, my friends, thanks for watching. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.